Welcome to the channel. So today I am going to discuss about landfill site. So first of all, let's see that what is landfill site. But before moving any further, first of all, do remember to subscribe the channel. So first of all, let's see that what is landfill site. Landfill sites are regulated and engineered areas for disposing waste materials by isolating them from the surrounding environment. As we all know that when the waste undergoes biological, chemical and physical degradation, it loses its toxicity and the negative impacts or negative implications of the waste are minimized or even eliminated. Developed countries or rich countries spend a lot of money for isolating waste from the surrounding environment through landfill sites. But developing countries can also accomplish this task even with low budget. There are some of the things that should be kept in mind while preparing the landfill site. Prevention of leachate. Landfill site is not just a plain land. Basically, it requires a proper design and it should be properly covered through proper planning. Well educated and trained staff should be appointed for preparation, filling, and maintenance. Garbage should be spreaded in layers and should be pressed with the help of a roller, and at the end it should be covered with soil, because when we cover it with soil, the animals, birds and the air is unable to reach the garbage, and the consequences or the negative implications or any sort of incidents can be prevented. Let's see that what are the types of waste. Number one, there is residential waste or domestic waste. In simplest terms, we can say that the waste that is generated from our homes or the residential setups. Domestic waste consists of rotten fruits and vegetables, peels of fruits and vegetables, used papers, used boxes, litter generated from the gardening, or in simplest terms, we can say the waste from the lawns, or the maintenance of the green patches. The type and quality of domestic waste depends on the economic status of the residential setups. The next type of waste is commercial waste, and commercial waste is the waste generated from shops, offices, markets, hotels, and other places which are categorized as commercial spots. This waste consists of useless boxes, empty bottles, and food related stuff. The institutional waste is the waste that is generated from the educational institutions, hospitals, government or semi government institutions. This waste consists of the waste from the educational institutions, hospitals, government or semi government institutions, and these institutions generate specific sort of waste. This waste consists of used papers and stationery, peels of fruits and vegetables, and the waste that is generated from the hospitals is very toxic and has negative implications. The waste that is generated from the hospitals consists of used cotton, injections, and the other stuff that is related to the medical setups. The waste that is generated from the hospitals, are also known as hospital waste, is very toxic and can have negative implications. The next type of waste is street sweepings. As the name or the title of this waste category defines, basically street sweepings consists of all of the waste such as the dust or the leaf litter that is generated after the implementation of the procedures utilized for cleaning the roads and streets of the cities. The next category of waste is construction waste, and as the name suggests, construction waste is the type of waste that is generated during a construction procedure. Next type of waste is drains waste. As the title suggests, drain waste is the type of waste that is generated from the drains where there is no proper drainage system. Last but not the least, now let's talk about the industrial waste. Industrial waste is, as the name suggests, it is the waste that is generated from the industry. So the type of the waste depends on the type of the industry, the products that are being produced, the raw materials that are being used, and the production processes that are being applied. Now let's see that where should we construct a landfill site. A landfill site should be constructed away from the residential areas